Time with Tim. Subscribe to my channel, comments below, and give me the thumbs. Today on Review Time with Tim, I go over a pneumatics, muscle massager slash stimulator slash pulse machine that will help you potentially get over your injuries or your sore muscles much faster. So let's get into today's review. So, just so happens, I actually have an injured shoulder injury here, previously from a mountain biking accident. And I've actually dinged up this shoulder quite a few times. So this pneumatic machine, it comes with these little electrode things, that you attach to your arm. Now, these could be single-use pads, but I find that you can get about a good 6 uses out of them before you swap these little pads out. And all they do is they just snap on and snap off. But if you have a real hairy area, you might want to think about shaving it, because it will pull the hair off of it. These TENS units, the pneumatic, runs about anywhere between 30 and 40 bucks. This particular unit here. The battery life is pretty good. So down here we have the time button. So if you want to increase your time, you would press this. If you want to change, I want to press this. If you want to change your setting, you would press this one. So all the settings right up here, pressing this top button changes all of that. And it does it really, really quickly. But every time you change the setting here, it changes the intensity. So if I'm going to go ahead, I'm not going to press it right now, but then you can see the volume go up here on this side, partially. Press that, it brings it down. You can kind of see it since you're looking here. Alright, that'll go away in a second. So that changes the volume, the intensity. This middle button, there's an A down here and there's a B down here. If I had the second chord right here, I could actually do both at the same time, and I just change the intensity level on each side, and then it would massage. Here I could actually do this arm, and I could do this arm all at the same time. Anyway, it's on. Of course, because I don't have super duper camera equipment to film with here. Anyway, on here you have 24 settings. You have neck, a shoulder, back, elbow, hip, foot, hand, knee, joint, ACU, then you have a need, a tap, and a random massage. I'm going to set mine for a shoulder, because I have a shoulder problem. I usually like number 2 shoulder. I'm going to set my time for 30 minutes, and then what happens is there's the volume buttons, or not the volume buttons, but the intensity buttons. So as I start to crank it up, you'll actually start to see potentially my arm start to twitch a little bit here. Let's see if we can get. I don't know if we can pick that up. Oh, there it goes. There we go. As you can see, it is now kneading my shoulder. All right, it's pulsating it. The muscles are vibrating, and the electrical current is, going right in there. What's interesting about this, is that how it works is if you have an injury or a sore muscle, what it's doing is, one, it's pulsating that injured area, but it's also bringing blood flow to the soreness or to the injured area to help stimulate the healing process. I find that before I had to have gone to physical therapy for actually this exact problem, and they would hook me up to this really high-tech machine, And I did this, and I noticed that my arm, personally, my arm recovered 10 times faster, and felt good. But then I'd go ahead and do something stupid, and I would injure it again. So then I was like, well, man, if only I could have one of these units at my house. But I wasn't going to buy some medical grade piece of equipment. So I went on Amazon, and I actually said, oh, that's what I need. Let's see what it's worth. And some of the reviews were 5-star, 6-star reviews. So I thought, all right, I'm going to buy one of these. I'm going to give it a try. I went with one of the lower priced ones, just to see how it goes. And let me tell you, this NUE TENS unit, the pulsation is great. Okay, the options that you have on it are really good. And personally, I find that it does help me recover quicker. And like I said, I've had a recent injury, fell off my mountain bike, flipped over the handlebars, and messed up. I had to go to the hospital, this and that. I thought I broke my arm. Nope, nothing was broken. So I slapped one of these on like directly right afterwards, like the next day, just to start that process. And it really, I really truly believe that it helps with the healing process, at least with me. And as you can see, it's working. It'll just do that for 30 minutes. And you can change up the settings on it. You can change the intensity. Most of the time, I have not gone and put this thing on full intensity. This is right here is already pretty strong. But you can do it very lightly, to the point where it's kind of relaxing. So there's a lot of different applications you can use for this pneumatic TENS unit. I've been mostly just using it for injuries and things like that. So anyway, what would I rate this product? Oh, before I rate it, I've been using this product for at least a year now. Okay, so it's been a year, been using it. Sometimes I use it right after my basketball games because this is my shooting arm and my shoulder's just messed up. And I put that on. It makes it feel better. And then, the next day I can actually move it. I don't have to put my shirt on in an awkward way. So like I said, I feel like, this is a great unit. I haven't really tested it out on other parts of my body. But for my shoulder and my arm, it seems to work really, really well. All right, so the score. All right, on a 1 to 10 scale, okay, I would give this pneumatics TENS unit a 9 out of 10. One of the things why it's not a full 100% score for today is the power button. All right, so here's the power button. It does this weird thing where if you got to flick it on and off to turn it back on, and it's kind of awkward. All right, and the one that I bought didn't come with the extra cord adapter to make it a 4-firing massage. Okay, that was the extra. This one's the cheapo version. Okay, so I figured I didn't need that many, but for the price, they could have just easily thrown in the extra. Okay, maybe it was a packaging mistake, but they could have easily thrown in the extra cord to make it 4 total. And then you do have to buy the pads that go on your arm afterwards, because you're only going to get about 6 uses out of them before the backs get all slimy and gross and covered with skin particles and various other things like that. But other than that, the thing works just as it's supposed to, and I believe it truly helps me. So there you have it, folks. 9 out of 10 on the pneumatics TENS massaging, pulsing, muscle stimulating device. Take care.